1 2 1 2. Yes, 1 2. Okay, everybody. Well, hello. How are you, everybody, on this awesome evening? Making a beat live from track. A live track from scratch. Yes, lo-fi trap style. So let's get right into it. So I have here live open. Oh, by the way, before I get into this, make sure if you want to leave a chat, you can just put it right here, no matter where you are, YouTube, Twitch, wherever you might be watching this, Facebook or Periscope. Leave me a comment and it'll be right here. Also, at the end of the stream, you can go to free sample pack or davidtrigg.com/free sample pack and get this beat for free for the next 24 hours. So let's get right into this. Here's what I've been working on here. This is FM8. It's a kind of a lo-fi type of sound. This is called the 815. And it's a legacy pad, deep synthetic process, blah, blah, blah. And so let's see what it sounds like here. Excuse me, here's what I was doing. Okay, so to that, I'm going to add a little bit of, let me just do something here really quick. I'm going to add a little bit of more saturation. It already has some distortion built in. Let's actually go into the actual, let's go into the actual preset and check out. So it's got overdrive, tube amp. So this overdrive, let's see here. I'm looking for the EQ in here. I don't know if I see it. Expert, maybe this is it. Waveform, easy morph. There's an EQ here. Effects, LFO, that's always good. I was watching a masterclass by, I forget the name of the guy, but he's a famous producer, and he was saying that basically to automate your reverb, to not always have it on. So I thought was really, really insightful, so that you can have other things, let's say, I don't know, a tambourine really pop out during a certain section. So that's why I'm not putting reverb here, because then it's going to be impossible or difficult to automate. Even though it sounds nice. So I'm looking for an EQ here. I don't see it though. Output. That's okay. I just want to take out a little bit more of the lows, but I think we were doing that basically here. Overdrive amount, template, overdrive. drive. We're kind of doing that here. So I think we'll just, okay, here we go. Maybe this will help. There it is. EQ. Shelving basically means, they call these shelves where you go up or down. Shelving just means that you bring up or down the highs or the lows or the mids. So it's a nice effect. Okay, I like that. We'll keep that. That takes up a lot of CPU, but it's just for now. Let's see, by the way, if we have anything on the master grid. Okay. So, what else do we want to add to this? A saturator, perhaps. Actually, I've been liking, well, let's try this one. I like that. Let me play with the Fab Filter saturator, just called Saturn, right? Yeah, it was a volcano. I think isn't there something called volcano? Let me see really quick here. Okay, I'm pretty sure there is something called volcano. No? Huh. Well, I thought there was. I guess I was wrong. I've been wrong many times. Camel Crusher, that's maybe too much. Saturn, I'm sure there's a volcano. I'm positive there's a volcano, or is it an ozone? I am 100% positive there's something called a Fab Filter volcano. Let me hold on real quick. Okay, Saturn. Okay, let's try Saturn. That's similar, although I'm pretty sure it's called volcano. But let's. Okay, I like that. Let's use that one instead. Thank you, my love, for my cookies. Thank you, baby. Now let's mess with the M1. Here's what this sounds like. Yes, please. It's key of C. Let's call this something so we know where we're going. It's called this Dark, no, Saturn, the planet. Why not? Oh, duh. Key of C minor. Okay, so now back to the M1. I just love looking at these plugins. Look at that. Ah, beautiful. Oh, it's so nice. Love it. It's got a sitar or synth, a bamboo. That's what makes it sound really awesome. The flute, perk, guitar. Love it. I don't know totally. I mean, I play with these all the time. It's called Universe Instrument. Maybe it's Rock and Dance. Sure. Anyway, so check this out. You can't see my keyboard, but I have a keyboard. Let's try that. Sorry for chewing. This is minor, major. We should change to minor. Should be a E flat or D sharp. All these. There we go. Okay, now back to M1. Let's just practice. Too many of the same. Too similar. The sounds are too similar. Something like that. Yeah. Let's try that. Let's put that in. Let's just get rid of that extra bad note there. Let's try it. Okay, this is all off. Because I didn't hear the metronome. Afterlife. Okay, let's mute this guy. Way too many lows, too many of the same sound. Okay, let's try it. Okay, I think that works. Let's try that. I like them both. Let's try it. Okay. I think that's already been quantized, but let's continue. Now let's just copy that over. I do like that, I must say. Not all the time, but most of the times. Every other. Every other. Another snare there. Okay. I love claps, man. I do love my claps. Hats, yes, please. Snare's so good with the reverb. Yes, please. I need 64s there. This is where, see, I want to be able to just quickly, without too many steps, to erase that. There's no way to erase this. I have to go to arrow, and then if I'm in pencil, there's no way to easily erase that. There just isn't. You have to click right on it, which is just nearly impossible to do. Ableton needs to fix that. I've been saying that for years. Let's do 64s, yes. Right there. We're going to just repeat that till the cows come home, because it's beautiful. So now let's do that. Johnny 2, right? Okay. Right there, another snare. Just look at the end. What? Another thing is quite right. Yeah. Yeah, there it goes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't think I need anything else in that. You know, maybe some variation on the velocity of the hi-hat, sure. Always nice. Here's how you do that. Variation, see? Love it. I don't think I need reverb on this M1. Sounds pretty reverby to me. Got plenty of verb. You want to roll off the lows because frequency and sound design and bass and all that good stuff. Okay, put away the drum machine. I love this thing, the MPD-2H. It's not a drum machine, it's a drum pad, but I love that thing. Let's do the bass. Still, I don't know if I want to use this sound here. I don't know, maybe. Sounds pretty nice. I love this. This is a thing I learned from Ill Factor, this whole chain here. Love that guy. He's my online producer mentor, Grammy Award nominated producer Ill Factor. Shout out to Ill Factor. Let's see here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The other thing that I was learning from this guy who I was watching, I'll have to look up the video. He was amazing. 45 minutes of genius. He's worked with all the big guys. He's a British guy, I forget his name. But he was talking about, what was he talking about? I don't know what made me think of what I was thinking about, which I don't think he said, is I think it was someone else who did this. Maybe it's Sadowik or somebody else, that they start all of their levels basically at minus 6 dB. So, you know, here, for example, I usually started pretty low myself, minus 15. This one is minus 4, minus 7. Just as a general rule, you don't want to have these all be at 0. You're going to, not only are you going to peak everywhere, but you're going to hurt your ears, and it's just not necessary. So it's better to work things out on a lower level and then take it outside to your speaker system, your car, and then hear it at a louder volume out there where there's air and it's actually moving the air, and it's more like what you're going to do with this music, right? And then come back and mix it some more than to just mix it in your headphones super loud, and then you think it sounds so amazing, you blow out your ears, and then it sounds like crap out there. So you want to be aware of all those things. Maybe this is what this second producer was saying. He was saying when you sidechain, if I was understanding him correctly, he was saying to keep your kick low, at a low level, so that your sidechaining isn't so drastic, which makes a lot of sense to me. Now, something that I like to do, somebody else taught me this, is to EQ your kick, which is pretty, I think, pretty obvious, but I know I hadn't done it. And then to tune your kicks, even more obvious, or more amazing, I should say. Not obvious, but listen to that. That's awesome. This is where I will turn it up a little bit to hear it better. So this is at like what, 50 kilohertz? I don't know where the 808 is hitting. Let's see, where is the 808 hitting? Meaning frequency wise. Let's see here. What happened to the 808? Oh, I was doing the wrong one. Let's get rid of this studio. See, it's right around the same place, see? Yes, please. You notice how the kick comes through? That was just because of all the EQing. That's what that did. So very important. Now, as far as tuning your kick, yeah, I think that's important too. Let's try it. Let's do it. I don't always do it, but I should. Might as well start now. Okay, what does it mean to cue or to tune your kicks? Snares, you can tune anything, but especially your kick, maybe your snare. Well, it means you tune this wave file, your kick wave file, to C minor or just C. So how do you know what key this is, first of all? Well, you add a tuner. And let's see what this says. That this kick is hitting. It's not giving me anything. It's too bad. Yeah, it's not giving me anything. See how you can tell? See? But it's not registering it as sound, I guess. It's kind of weird. There must be something else that does tune it. I mean, it tells me what key I'm in. Let's do it by ear. Let's play it by ear. Let's do it with the melody here. Let's see. What melody? With noise. Yeah. Yeah, see, it's out of tune. You hear that? That's it. That's as good as at least I can hear it. There might be a better method than that, but that's what I am doing. Very good. Wow, what a difference, huh? I don't even know what a difference that made. Just the clarity. I know I turned it up, but still, wow, amazing. Okay, I love that. Okay, let's see. Now, what do we add? What is this? Nexus? I like Nexus. People don't like Nexus, but I love Nexus. People say, oh, it's old and been around for 50 years. Sounds great to me. Why not? Let's see, what else can we add to this? No reverb, no delay. Filter, yeah. Low pass, yeah, I like that low pass. Filter modifier. I like that. I like it. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, let's go with that. Yeah, I like that. A little too much. I don't like the cutoff. It's cutting it up too soon, so let's fix that. There we go. I like that. Okay, let's try that. Okay, piano, maybe, huh? Okay, I think that's what we're going to do, yeah. Okay. I like that. Let's see, what can we bring down? Okay. I think that's it. That's what I'm hearing. I don't think I'm hearing anything. Ba-da-da. We have that, right? Da-da-da-da-da. Do we have something like that? Yeah, that flute. Okay, so that was a flute, right? Yeah. Great. Flute noise. What's the voices? What is it actually? Okay, it's more of a synth. Kind of like a lead almost. Yeah, piano's piano. Okay, I think we're good. I don't think anything else. Nope. I like operator, but not today. I like massive too. I like all these, man. These are all great. All right. And we don't need all these tags, do we? All right. Let's try it. We've already compressed everything, right? Okay, the drums need a little compression. Let's EQ. I was learning from this other guy about basically using less compression. I like that idea, so I'm going to start playing with that. Less compression. So maybe I'll just leave the drums uncompressed, speaking of that. Okay, flute. Let's add add some compression to some of the. I think the leads always need compression, in my opinion, because they get out of hand otherwise. Really, most instruments get out of hand if they're not compressed. I think maybe where you want to compress less, maybe the drums and bass, or is that the opposite? I mean, you'd think you want to compress the drums and bass, right? Bass and drums, but I'm still investigating that a little more. Let's check this out here. Let's actually hear the piano, which is compressed. Okay. Nice. Let's hear the noise. Flute. Yes, please. Okay, let's hear it again. I want to hear the ba 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 ba. What is that? Is that the synth? No, that's not. I like that, but that's not what I want to hear. I want to hear ba 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 ba. What is that noise? No, it must be. Although I like that, it must be the flute. Is it the piano? Ba 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 ba. It is. I like that. I want to get rid of some of these lows. No need. I'll leave that. You know what I'm going to do? I like this. Is it the noise? Is it the synth lead? Yeah, I like that. I think I'm going to use that lead. I'm going to duplicate that, this piano lead, but not use the piano. I'm going to use the synth lead, which is what? Nexus. I love Nexus, told you. So replace that. But I'm not going to use it this much. And maybe even at that octave, I may not. I don't want that low. I just want the high. Yeah, I don't want any of these lows. And boom, right there. Yep. I don't know if I want this. Now, what he was saying is to automate the reverb so that when it's all going, you don't have it. So it's going to be very tedious, as he said, but I may try that a little bit. So maybe let's just take it out of here. Let's do that. So wet, dry, device on or off. So I'm going to turn it off here, on here. Okay. Okay, let's try that. And then we're going to, as I said, start. We don't want the full groove yet at all. We're going to do it halfway through. What I have, yeah, it's fine. 808, same thing. I think I may have that noise thing to go with it. Why doesn't Ableton? I think there is. I was watching something else about maybe it is a preference. You know, like for example, I'm playing this, right? And I stop there. I want to go back to the beginning, which it just did. But if I click here, see, it goes back to that. I want to go back. I want it to go back to the beginning, even though I'm here. I don't want it to go back there. I want it to go back to the beginning. I don't know. Yeah, I don't want this. What is it? The flute. I don't want the flute. What is this noise? See here, I think I want the noise louder. Yep, I do. So I'm going to bring this up because the intro needs it louder. Then bring it down to 16. Yeah, sure, do that. Yeah, that sounds dope already, doesn't it? See, like right there. I want to go back to the beginning, but it goes back to the line. don't think I want the piano there. Maybe, huh? I don't know. I think I want just a flute there. No. Are these different enough? Kind of are, huh? Let's call this lead. See, this is an example of when it comes in, see how you lose, obviously, the clarity? Maybe turn off right there. Maybe let's turn off the shimmer right earlier. Let's turn it off right here. Right on the drop, as the cool kids say. Right? And see if it keeps the clarity of this lead. Oops. Gotta go back some more. Another bar. Okay, here we go. It does help. I like that. This synth thing. Yeah, I like the synth lead there. I do. It's a nice little counter melody, or as Sadowik calls it, a call and response. Yeah. I don't think I like that. I think I want to stay with this. Now, why do I have this here? This, that makes no sense. I like that a lot. I want something earlier. No, no, no. These are not all punching through. I think it's because of the velocity. 102, 111, 107, 107, 102. I think these 102s need to go up to like 111 or so. Ba, 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 ba. Yes, sir. I'm not sure I'm liking that octave. It's so way up there. Let's bring it down. It's just too... Nope, I'm going to do that lower octave all the way across. Something is not right. That's good. Right there. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. That's what I wanted. Yeah. I think that's just part of it. I don't think I want this second piano maybe now. I like the flute here, yeah. What's the flute doing here? I like that. Kind of like this. No, I want it the same way. Ba-da-da, ba-da-ba. Do we need more of this? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Automate it. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. I almost want this to start earlier. Right there. Yep, yep, yep. Yes, sir. Is there reverb on this? Yeah, let's take the reverb out. Let's practice some of those techniques that I was learning about the reverb. Let's turn it off. Not the diffuse level, but just the device on or off. We want it on at the beginning and then turn it off here. We're just playing and then keep it off. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I like that. Let's go back. It's the lead, right? Way too much echo in there, or whatever that is. Yeah, let's bring this way back. That's just way too much. It's losing all its focus. Let's see here. Where's the delay? Is there even a delay in here? Yeah, there it is. Let's turn it off. Maybe I like it, but just maybe not that loud. I like that, but a little better. I wonder if this F8 doesn't need that much stuff either. Let's turn off this reverb. Let's check it out. Oh, that's what it was. Too many, yeah. See, this is that's an example of too much compression. First I had 2 compressors, which was a mistake. See, that's better. I mean, I do like it because of the sidechain. Maybe not compress as much. I like that. What's this piano doing? Okay, maybe less. Maybe just a straight up, reverb instead of all that wonderfulness. Maybe we don't use it here. Too harsh. See, the compression is messing it up again. Too much compression. Why is it suddenly super loud? That was too loud suddenly. I don't know why. Okay, I think we'll stop there. I think it's not my favorite, but it's not bad. Tell you why, it's somehow compressing it too much. That's why I'm not liking that as much as I normally would because of it.
David Trade Producer T-Rig. David Trade Producer T-Rig.
Let's just go up by like 20. everything's too loud. That's part of the problem.
David Trade Producer T-Rig.
I think there's way too much. Let's just eliminate some of the things.
David Trade Producer T-Rig.
I did like the ba 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 da 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 da. Let me get rid of the noise though. There we go. Let me get rid of it. So you can't even hear this lead. It's so quiet. I think it's that octave I'm not liking. It's just too thin, too high.
David Trade Producer T-Rig.
Let's try that. Maybe that's part of it.
David Trade Producer T-Rig.
Just way too much reverb on everything. See, this has its nexus, that's the problem. See, both of these nexuses are just, I'm gonna just turn one of these off. It's just too much. The two nexuses, that's what's going on. They're clashing. Very similar, I mean, they're the very, same instrument, so.
David Trade Producer T-Rig.
Okay, so maybe now I don't want to turn anything off. You know how I turned off this? I'm going to just actually get rid of this automation. I'm going to just leave it on the whole time. Yeah.
David Trade Producer T-Rig.
Now let's bring this up an octave. That might help. Okay, we'll stop there. You know, this is kind of one of those examples, I guess, of a beat that, I don't know, it just has too many of the same kind of sounds. So there's no clarity. It's all just muddying up in the middle, and that's what you hear. No matter what I tried with reverb or EQs or ozone, it's just the sounds. I think Nexus, I don't know. I don't think it's just Nexus. Maybe just this combination of this type of VST, you know, the M1, the Nexus, and then this piano. It's just this particular combination doesn't work. And so let's do one last thing. Let's get rid of the piano. Let's get rid of one of the Nexus. Let's get rid of one of the Nexus. Let's get rid of the piano. I almost want to get rid of one of the Nexus. Let's just try one last Hail Mary pass.
David Trade Producer T-Rig.
I'm going to get rid of that flute too. No, see, I want to get rid of that. So let's keep whatever I just had here. What was that? Yeah, the lead. Let's get rid of this. Yeah. Some contrast.
David Trade Producer T-Rig.
Nexus. Now it's at the piano there. Wait a minute, what happened there? One more time. How come it's not hitting that first note? There it is.
David Trick Producer T-Reg.
The flute in there now. I'm not even liking this piano sound. It sounds so funky. Doesn't sound very fresh. I don't know why. These are kind of quiet, I know that, but I don't think that's the only problem. I mean, that's part of it, but... it's too much. I think I'm tired of all the high stuff. Now I messed up. I don't like that. It's just, I think it's too high. It's C5. It's just too high up there. And just that piano sound doesn't sound very good. What piano is this? Is this a stock? The Nexus. Yeah, it doesn't sound very good at those higher octaves. Is that what it was? Or is it this one? I think it was this one, right? Yeah. Let's bring it down. I think that's part of the problem. Yeah, I think that's part of the problem. Okay, I think we salvaged it. Did you notice a big difference there, huh? It was just way too many Nexus. And then, yeah, at a high pitch C5, the Nexus just, at least that particular patch that I had, it just wasn't good at all. And I just had too many things with too much reverb and all in the middle. This, someone cleaned it up, which I think is as good as it gets. I hope you learned something from the process of how to work with kind of a crappy beat, melodies, and maybe even instruments. Maybe Nexus just isn't that great, which is what everybody tells me, and maybe I agree, at least with those particular patches. But you kind of maybe saw how I fixed it, or I tried to at least rescue the patient. So make sure to subscribe, leave me a comment below here to the left. Go to the website. You can get this melody for free for the next 24 hours. Thanks so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you next time.